Hello everyone, so today we'll be going over another list of 10 Forge mods that I think are quite underrated. So without further ado, let's get started on this video. Alright, so the first mod that we have is Elementor Dungeons. Now this mod adds a bunch of different dungeons into the game. Some are in the sky, some are in the desert, some are in the jungle. It's really interesting, and it also adds a bunch of mobs and bosses into the game, which I choose not to spoil for now. However, there are some bugs into this mod since it's quite new. For example, I can see that the dungeons are spawning a bit too frequent, so if they can tune it down a little bit, it'll be great. But other than that, it's a really great mod and I highly recommend you guys checking it out. Alright, so the next mod on the list is Lord of the Rings. This mod adds one dimension into the game called the Middle Earth. To get into the Middle Earth, you need a golden ring, which can be crafted like so. Now what you need to do is throw a lava on the ground and then throw the ring onto the lava, and then a portal will be created. Now the tricky part is to get into the portal. I would recommend placing a few blocks below it. I would recommend not using wood like I did here because wood burn. But if you do manage to get into the Middle Earth, for now there isn't too much in the Middle Earth because a lot of the NPCs, a lot of the mobs haven't been introduced into the mod yet. And if you are not familiar with this mod, this is actually a renewed version of the Lord of the Rings mod in 1.7.10. So this mod getting into the mod list may be a little bit biased because I really love that mod and I think that it will become much better when it gets improved. I mean, for now it adds a bunch of new blocks, armors and items into the game that already looks so detailed and nice. So just letting you guys know of this mod, and if it gets updated, maybe you guys can check it out and download it. Alright, so the next mod we have is LDShadowLady's Disney Wish. To get started with this mod, you will need to find the Disney Wish ores. With that, you can find the Disney Wish. With the Disney Wish, you will be able to craft a lucky block like so. Now all you have to do is take out the lucky block, place it down and then mine it. Upon mining the block, you will be able to obtain a random hat. All of these hats looks really cute and it's really highly detailed, and I like how it gives you kind of like a challenge or like a collection, maybe after you beat the Ender Dragon and then you have something else to do, which is collecting Disney hats. Next up, we have useful hats. This mod is basically the practical version of Disney Wish hats mod. This mod adds a bunch of useful hats that has simple to hard recipes depending on their usefulness, and also all the hats in this mod looks quite nice. One aspect that I really like about this mod is that some hats have some drawbacks. For example, for the postman hat, you can run faster but it will drain your hunger faster. Overall, it's a really great mod that deserves a lot more attention. Alright, so the next mod we have is Pirates and Looters. This mod adds a bunch of new structures into the game which are called pirate ships. Inside the pirate ships, you will be able to find, well, pirates. This mod also adds some new items into the game, for example, sabers, rum, and a pistol. I don't really understand why when I try to shoot the gun, I hoist the gun like I'm a gangster.
So you grab your package, but then you want to taunt while you shoot, and you throw the bullets. You don't actually shoot, you throw the bullets at them. Brace yourself!
This gun is really powerful, and you can obtain the ammo for the gun by killing all these pirates. There are actually more variation of the pirates, for example the skeleton pirates, and also there's a boss mob. The boss mob is called the Captain Pirates. Now be careful when you're fighting this guy because it's really strong. Even with full diamond armor it can wreck you, so yeah, be careful. Alright, so next up we have Dead Sewers. This mod adds a bunch of really cute plushies into the game. Actually on the CurseForge page, it says it offers a lot more decorative blocks than this, but sadly I was only able to find the plushies. Anyway, my favorite plushie is the Enderman. It looks so cute. I just hope that there aren't too many decorative mods in this mod list. Speaking of decorative mods, here's another one. I promise this is the last one. So this mod is called Rosy's Placeable Items mod. Basically, any vanilla item with the tag Placeable can be placed as a decoration block. It isn't a big mod, but I'm really a fan of making vanilla items work in a different way. Just by letting you place all these items as decorative blocks gives you so much more variance to decorating your house. Alright, so the next mod we have is World Blender. This mod basically blends all the biomes in the game, including the modded one in your games. For example, here it blended the Lord of the Rings biome with the Nether biome. As you can see, it looks pretty crazy. Keep in mind that this mod takes a lot of resources. Maybe you can tell from the clips, but it's actually quite laggy when I'm using this mod. But other than that, I think this is a really interesting way to experience Minecraft. Alright, so next up we have better default biomes. Now surprisingly, this mod doesn't add any biomes into the game. However, this mod adds some new plants, saplings, and trees into the game that makes the default biome looks much better. Of course, like everyone else, my favorite tree being the palm tree, and this mod really delivers what it wants to happen, a Minecraft with better default biomes. The thing that I like most about this mod is the mobs that it adds into the game. It fits really well into the game, it's subtle, and overall this mod just makes Minecraft better without changing the whole game. So the last mod on this list is the Nox Mod. This mod adds a bunch of different creatures into the game, though compared to other mods this might seem a little bit underwhelming, cause mostly this mod just retextures all the animals and stuff. However, this mod provides a lot more details or a lot more features into the game than the mobs. Though personally, I am not too much of a fan of the decorative blocks added in this mod. I mean, compared to other decorative mods in this list, sadly this mod just doesn't seem as good. But the sheer number of content added into this game is why it made it to this list. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching till the end. If you enjoy the content that I make and you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you can consider subscribing, because if you subscribe you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, and also it really helps me out a lot. So yeah, again thank you for all the support, I really appreciate it, and goodbye.